Hey everyone, Tyler here at The Movie Beat, back with another video. In this one I want to talk about the upcoming release or re-release of Deliver Us from Evil, advertised as a more intense final cut that's coming out. October 21st, CJ Entertainment has just announced this, so I, for one, am very, very excited for revisiting this. It's one that I noted in my review. You guys can check that out. I'll leave a link in the comment box. That perhaps open for more an extended cut of some sort. I felt like it was a violent film, but it wasn't the most extreme violence that it could have been. However, it does look like this final cut is still rated just 15. Usually that 19 plus rating is reserved for super extreme violence or things of sexual nature. So, you know, I guess I can't expect that this is going to be too much more gory or anything, but in this video I do want to maybe hypothesize on what we could expect in this final cut, things that we are hoping for, or maybe things that we don't really want to see. Let's just take a look at the poster here. Oh my god, I'm really liking it, and they actually are including Park Jung-min's character, which was oddly excluded from the initial promotional material for this film. I'm not sure if they intended for that to be a surprise or if they were worried about perhaps turning off some viewers. This character in particular was one of the complaints that I did read quite a bit about, and I'll get to that in a little bit, but this poster, I'm liking it, and here it says, "The chase is not yet over." So that's kind of a cool little tagline for the film, and it's got the characters' names, In-nam, Ray, and Yui. So first of all, I just want to address that I know not everybody has been able to see this one yet, but based on the reaction that I've seen online from those who have, the initial reaction to this movie does seem to be pretty mixed. And most people do tend to cite that they did not feel the story was very well developed, or it was just too generic, or the characters were also not developed. I do understand that complaint though, and I do think that a more intense version is not necessarily going to give us more character development, although I think a lot of people want that. There is plenty of room to develop each of the characters a bit more. I think if they went into the character In-nam, played by Hwang Jung-min, I think that they could give more of his backstory. There is plenty of room for that. If they went into Park Chung-min's character, who plays that transgendered character in Thailand, perhaps they could give another side of her. I don't know if they're going to show, maybe more of her work life. I think a lot of people did not like this character because of some stereotypical elements of it, but you know, this movie has a lot of stereotypical aspects to it that I think were on purpose, so it didn't really distract too much for me. And I really loved his acting in this role, so I of course would love to see more of that character. If they went into Jo In-sung's character, who plays Ray, from the Japanese gang, yeah, we could see more of his craziness, maybe some more of his gang life, although that would sort of get rid of some of the mystery around the character Ray that I really, really liked. So I hope they don't really flesh out Jo In-sung's character too much more. I like him as this kind of just devil with just mysterious evil devil character. They could also go more into the life of the daughter character who Hwang Jung-min is actually trying to save in this film, and maybe some of the hardships she's facing while in captivity, but I don't know if that would be super interesting. I think her character was fine for me. They did spend quite a bit of time, I feel like, setting that character up. Also, the big gang lord, his group in Bangkok was introduced way late into the film. Maybe they could show some more things that they were into, some of that criminal underworld. Again, that won't really develop the main characters too much more. If this is going to be a more intense version, I'm expecting extended action sequences and perhaps more violence, maybe more blood, more just visceral action. But that makes me question, why was that originally cut in the first place? I don't know. Maybe they were toning it down a little bit. So hopefully this isn't rough looking. Hopefully it's stuff that still looks good and it doesn't drag out too much. I just hope it's more violent, more extreme, really take this film to the next level, really try to embrace itself for what it is, as a real genre piece. So curious what you guys would like to see in this final cut. Would you like to see more of the characters being developed, the story fleshed out a bit more, or do you want them to take that action to the next level, whether it's more violent or an extra fight scene here or there? If you did not like this movie initially, you're probably not really looking forward to revisiting it, because I think the reason that you didn't like it was probably whether it was stereotyping or too simple on the story. If it's going to be going more intense, I think it's probably going to be doubling down. So that's just my thoughts initially. I could be dead wrong. I have no idea, but I am looking forward to it. So this video is going to be out there forever. So anytime you guys get a chance to maybe see both versions, or your thoughts or your hopes for this version, go ahead and let me know. So Deliver Us from Evil, the final cut, coming October 21st. October 21st. CG Entertainment, thank you for doing this. All right, so that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep watching movies.